Hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic: how are the highest paid quarterbacks actually doing thus far this season? Look, I was actually flipping through Twitter because, a lot of times that's where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? Is Twitter or X, as they call it now. And I was scrolling through, and I don't know if anybody follows the Kid Gowie. If you don't follow him, a great content creator, hilarious. A lot of people, he's known for the LeBron James skit when it was like, boo, 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 with the whole dome with the rolio. That's what he's really known for. I think that's what the viral video that went for him or did the big thing for him. But he came out with a tweet, and it is shown these guys right here. Those are the top 5 highest paid quarterbacks in the entire league. And in his tweet, it showed how well they were doing thus far this season. And it kind of made me laugh because even though I'm kind of rewinding, you know what I'm saying, some of the stuff that has taken place thus far this season, it does still make me chuckle a little bit about how hard they've been going at Lamar and not at his counterparts. Now, Patrick Mahomes, let's be real. The guy has been amazing thus far, and his team has been to their 6-1, and they've been rolling. And on top of it, I believe they have one of the easiest schedules from next week on for the rest of the season. So I don't expect him to drop too many games. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what those stats look like, all right, for the top QBs in the league. And I want to make sure y'all know this, that even though they hold Lamar to the standard up here, they don't think he's better than any which one of those guys. Check this out, right? Check this out. So these are the stats for those guys. Joe Burrow, who is 3-3 right now, 63.4 completion percentage, 7 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes, 6-1, 69.5 completion percentage, 15 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Justin Herbert, 2-4, 67% completion, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Lamar Jackson, 5-2, 71% completion, 13 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And Jalen Hurts, 6-1, 67.2 completions, 15 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Oh. Isn't it funny who is clearly the worst 2 on that list? Oh. And they never bring them up. Never, ever. I want to bring that up. I want to make sure that that's the point that I really stick today. Because it's very frustrating how, and I'm going to be real with you, the commentators have went at Jalen Hurts. No problem. They say that he's been turning over the ball too much. As you see, even though he has the 15 touchdowns, he has 8 interceptions. They say, oh, he's turning over the ball. They're only winning because the team is so great. He hasn't been great, right? They've said that about Jalen Hurts thus far this season, right? Patrick Mahomes has been showing out. Everybody knows he's considered the best. He's the king of the mountain of right now. They haven't said nothing about him. But they kind of jumped off this bandwagon when I believe he lost the first game of the season. They're, oh yeah, it's Joe Burrow's time. Josh Allen time. You're lucky Josh Allen ain't up there because you don't want to see his stats. But look at the stats. They were saying that Lamar Jackson, his stuff, he wasn't giving his team their money's worth, like, at all. It's actually kind of funny to me. Now look at Justin Herbert, 2-4, 13-4, and mind you, those interceptions are coming in the fourth quarter. Yeah, he has the most fourth quarter interceptions in the league since he's been in the league. So even though it's like, oh, well, he's not throwing too many interceptions, it's the time in which he throws them. His team will play great and give him the ball and say, look, just don't turn it over, and he'll turn it over. That's what he does. And Joe Burrow, every time, look at this. This is so funny to me. Everyone's saying he's hurt, he's hurt, he's hurt. When they win, the injury's fine, he's good. When they lose, it's the injury, he's not fully healed yet. Every single time thus far this season. Shannon Sharp was it Shannon Sharp? It was one of them that came out that said that Joe Burrow's still better than Lamar Jackson. But the reason why they go at Lamar is because he's an MVP. So he has to be graded harder than what they are. But they were never good enough to get an MVP. No matter what their best seasons were. They were never considered the best players of the season. The only person that could say that in this list is Patrick Mahomes. And I would give the nod even to Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts, no pun intended, got hurt. And Patrick surpassed him last year for the MVP. So let's be real. Jalen Hurts was the league leader in the MVP until he got hurt and he missed those 2 games. But isn't it crazy who the 2 worst out of the 5 is? And like I said, if it was 6, you don't want to see Josh Allen's stats. They're not bombastic, to say the least. But isn't it crazy that that's where we're at? Shout out to the kid Gallery for putting up these stats on Twitter. But you haven't heard nothing. You don't even hear them really going at Herbert. You haven't heard them go at Joe Burrow at all. At all. They blame all of Herbert's shortcomings to his coach. And Joe Burrow, they blame all his shortcomings to his foot, his ankle, his knee, his neck, his back. I would say the rest, but pause. But y'all know what I'm saying. It's absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. But I wanted to rewind it to show you just how slanted the media really is when it comes to the best quarterbacks in the league, because in all actuality, they don't grade them fairly, especially 8. They do not. And they don't have no plans or they have no intention on doing so. That's what the top 5 highest paid players in the NFL are doing right now, QBs. I wonder, are all of their teams getting their money's worth right now? No, they're not. But you'd never bring it up, would you? No. I can make the point that some of them didn't deserve their money. I'm not going to go here or there. What do you think? Let me know what you think about this list, right, in the comment section, please, because I'm dying to know. What do you guys think about the top 5 highest paid QBs and how they line up and how they stack up to how much they're getting paid? Let me know down in the comment section. I am dying to know. But this is the episode of The Wonder Kid Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You don't love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you have not already done so, or if you would like to do so, if you want to donate, help out with equipment and stuff for the channel, bottom of the screen, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wonder Kid Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wonder Kid Show. This show is Nectar signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah.